Well, if you're from New England, you're familiar with the history of mob ties in the area. But this week, they're preparing for a mafia. Bill's Mafia.
One of the most controversial devices of 2018, the Juul. An e-cigarette with a sleek design and a variety of flavors has had the attention of the Food and Drug Administration all year.
There are a few constants to life here in New England. It's sunny in the summer, it's cold in the winter, and Stephen Gostkowski. But the Patriots players will leave it at this. They had enough opportunities to win the game tonight, and they just could not convert. They continues to do well despite a recent loss to the University of Maine. The 15th-ranked Rams face the 22nd-ranked Black Bears during URI's homecoming weekend. Johnson RI once a week to play 4 games on this 8.5-foot rim. It's 40 minutes a game. Thursday night football from Gillette Stadium as the Patriots are gearing up to face an old foe in the New York Giants just a few days after dismantling the Washington Redskins. The art department is encouraging students to take a sapling and connect with nature. Hunter D'Antonio has the story. Well, I can't remember the last time I picked up a dodgeball, but I would love to go out there and do some damage right now. The Patriots are headed to Buffalo this Sunday for a matchup against the undefeated Bills for the first time in anyone's recent memory. Today, the team announced that Gostkowski will be placed on the injured reserve list and need season-ending hip surgery. It's a couple notes for New England. And Keel Harry on the field today. He was placed on injured reserve before Week 1. He's set to return to game action by Week 9. A little tale of the numbers tonight. The Giants are one of 2 teams that Bill Belichick does not have a winning record against. It becomes much more important as the AFC East division title could be on the line then. From Gillette Stadium, I'm Tyler Krusz, Eyewitness Sports. It's a new year for Rhode Island Rams basketball after graduating 5 seniors and losing a head coach. This year, they look to sophomore Fats Russell, junior Jeff Doughton, and first-year head coach David Cox to lead them to victory in the Atlantic 10.
We talked about the responsibility of it, how if we're getting overwhelmed, we're just going to have to sit down and talk about it, and just talk each other through it, honestly. Me and him look for each other on the court, and as leaders, we have to stay together and communicate a lot more. So it's kind of difficult. I still have grown up to do, but with Jeff and Cyril, who kind of older, and Christian Thompson, they kind of like pick me up, I guess.
I'm looking a lot more for my shot, being more of an aggressive scorer. You know, last year I was kind of just the facilitator, just passing the ball, getting everybody else involved. But now, since we have like 4 guards left, now I got to be more aggressive with my touches, look at my shot more.
In his first year as a head coach, David Cox is confident that Doughton and Russell are the right guys to lead not only the offense, but the team as a whole.
So those are 2 dynamic guards. They've got tremendous experience in big games. They're big game players. And, it's still college basketball is still a guards game, relatively speaking, where the guards have to control tempo, initiate offense, make plays for themselves, make plays for others. And I can't think of, 2 better guys in this conference that I.
As well as transitioning players into new roles, Coach Cox is working on transitioning guys into college basketball. The Rams have 5 newcomers on the roster in Jermaine Harris, Tyrese Martin, Dana Tate, Omar Silverio, and Aris Sorjanis.
We've got a lot of young guys, so we're kind of just taking them day by day. It's like training camp right now. So, a lot of the basics, a lot of the fundamentals. But it's fun because they are engaged, they're giving us all that they have, and we're watching them grow, kind of day by day. So we're just talking about winning the day, coming out here trying to get better each day. And then the expectations, the wins, they'll take care of itself.
Despite the youth, the returning players for the Rams know what's necessary to compete at the highest level and are in the right position to guide the freshmen throughout the season.
Yeah, we still have a lot of few players that have been here before, so we still have the same culture. The upperclassmen return to play, they know what's at stake. And the freshmen, we just took them under our wing, so they know what to do. They've been following our footsteps, and we've just been trying to lead them in the right direction.
With Roadie Madness and a secret scrimmage this weekend, Coach Cox is very excited for this young team to go out and get their feet wet prior to their first game against Bryant on November 6th. And despite all that's against them, the Rams are looking to start the season off with a bang. For the Good 5 Cent Cigar, I'm Tyler Krusz.